back. In this session, we are going to learn about map, filter, and reduce functions in Python. Okay, so these functions are built-in functions that work on sequence of data, such as lists and other iterable objects that we're going to see now. Okay, so let's write a program to understand that. To begin with, let's take map function. Okay, so define a function f, and I have the value x there, and returning say x into 2, and the result map function f, and then I have here iterable. Iterable is 2, 3, and 6. Let's say line number 4. What's happening is we are calling the function f for each and every item in this iterable, and the result will be stored in the result variable. That is, first map function will call f and pass 2. So here in this function the value of x will be 2, so return 2 into 2 4. 4 will be returned to the variable result. Similarly, it will pass 3 to the function f. So here 3 into 2, 6. 6 will be also stored in the variable result. Similarly, 5 and 6. So it will multiply each and every items of this list into 2 and create a new map with the modified result. Okay. Now, since result is a map, I have to convert that into a list and then print it. If you see it now, see this is a new or and modified value, right? So result has the modified value means 2 into 2 4, 3 into 2 6, 5 into 2 10, and 6 into 2 12. So that is what this map function does, right? It is called this. It has two parameters, right? First is the function, second is the iterable. So it is going to process this function for each and every item, and the result value will be stored in the no assigned variable. In this case it was result. Okay, so that's the purpose of map function. Similarly, we have filter function. Okay, so filter function will do what? Instead of map, just give filter. Filter function is going to store these values into result if this function returns true. So for example, I am giving x percentage 2 equal 0. So it is going to pass all these values one by one, and whichever value I mean is returning true, only that value will be stored in the variable result. So the first time it will pass 2 to the function f. So now 2 percentage 2, if you divide 2 by 2, remainder is 0, which is true. So now in this case, it is going to store 2 into the variable result. Now it goes to 3. It will pass 3 to the function f. 3 divided by 2 is not equal to 0. So the result is going to be false. Now, because the result is false, 3 will not be stored in the variable result. Right? Same way the next 5 also divided by 2, result is not equal to 0. It is going to return false. That is why 5 will also not go to the variable result. But 6 will go because 6 by 2 remainder is 0. So finally the result map will have only 2 and 6, because the function returned true only for these two values, right? That is why if I run this function, it is going to have only 2 and 6. See, so it has filtered out the elements of this iterable based on this function's return value, right? If it return true, it has taken this value into consideration and put the value in the variable result. If it is not true, it has not put in the result. So that is the functionality of a filter function, right? It filter out the value. Similarly, we have the third function called reduce. Reduce function will reduce the iterable based on the condition. For reduce to work, we need to import tools, import reduce. Reduce has to be imported, only then it works. Reduce function will pass two parameters all the time. Okay, so x, y I am giving, and I'm going to return x plus y. What it will do is it will call this f function and pass 2 and 3 first time. So the value of x is going to be 2 and the value of y is going to be 3. And it will add these two, right? 2 and 3 will be added, and then 5 and 5 will be sent to the function. So this time the value of x is going to be 5, and the value is going to be also 5. So 5 plus 5, 10. Then fourth time it is going to send 10 and 6. So the value of x is 10, value of y is 6, it is going to return 16. And finally 16 will be stored in the variable result. Only one value will be stored. Because it is only one value, we don't have to convert that into a list. Simply print result. It's going to print 16. Okay. So this function will reduce the value. Let's say I give multiplication x into y. What will happen? Now it will do what? It will pass 2 and 3 to the function. 2 and 3 will be multiplied and result will be 6. Right? And next time 6 and 5 will go. It will multiply 6 and 5. 6 5 is 30. Then 30 and 6 will it will go, and then 30 into 6 it will multiply, and finally we get the result as 180. Right? So that is the functionality of a reduce function. It will reduce this iterable based on this calculation, and finally we will get one value. Right? So that's pretty much about map, filter, and reduce functions. Please try this out, and let me know in case of any questions in the next class. Thank you.